Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Brother Yusuf. I'm back with another video. In this video here, before I start out, I want to say thank you for everyone who's been showing me love, for all the all the love I've been getting from putting up the videos. You know, sometimes you don't really know how much of an impact you may have with your information until you actually put the information out. So I would just want to say thank you for everyone who has been supporting me, donating, and calling for consultations. Very grateful to you all. So thank you very much. And this is my passion. I love helping people in different ways. And being that I know a lot about metaphysics and spirituality, I love helping people with spirituality also. So I just want to say thank you, to everyone who has been showing me love since my channel started. Thank you very much. Also, I want to say thank you to Mastery Foolish for uploading my videos over there on the channel. Mastery Foolish, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the love I've been getting over there also. So, another thing I want to say before I start this video, uh, someone emailed me about Kundalini energy, and what was a good book they can use for Kundalini energy. And excuse me if you guys hear noise, my daughter is running wild in the background, but yeah, so if you guys so yeah, someone asked me about Kundalini energy, and I told them I'll put up a book on my next video that they can buy. If you guys can find this book, it's called Kundalini, The Mother Power. Very good book. This is the author. If you gotta pause the video to it's Srichinmoy. That's the author. Kundalini, The Mother Power. Hopefully it's not backwards on here. But the name of the author, name of the book is called Kundalini, The Mother Power. So that's the front. So if you look it up, this is how it will look, Very incredible book. Teaches you how to awake your Kundalini. This is a book I've been using for years, okay? Teach you how to develop occult power by activating your Kundalini. It even gives you the words in this book to activate each chakra, okay? How to open each chakra and how to activate each chakra with different mantras you can use in the book. So very, very powerful. It also teaches you techniques on how to open your third eye. Okay, so I recommend this book right here for anyone who wants to study Kundalini. Okay, so to start this video out, we're going to talk about how to put on the whole armor of God. Okay, how to put on the whole armor of God. Okay, and the first thing I really want you guys to understand is every human being on the planet and every living thing on the planet has armor to a degree. Okay, has their own armor, personal armor, and this personal armor that you have is your bioelectric field around your body, your bioenergy field, and that's called the aura for everyone who studies metaphysics. We know it as the aura. Okay, the aura is your protection. The aura also emanates your emotions. It emanates anything in your anything that's around you. The aura picks it up, and the aura can, anyone who can see colors in auras can tell like what mental state a person is in. They can also tell if a person is possessed, or if a person has very negative, or they're very positive, or if they're very enlightened just by looking at the aura. Okay, I'm one of the people who can see energy around people. I can see almost like a haze, or I can see the aura, right? I can kind of see a little bit of white energy, but I'm not good at seeing colors that much. But I can see energy whenever I feel like it, around a person, around animals, around trees. For some reason, with nature, with trees, I can see colors, right? I can see the color around trees, the aura around trees. With human beings, I have a harder time picking up the colors, but I can see the aura around humans, right? But I can see auras enough to the point where I can see if the aura has holes in it, or if the whole aura is broken to any extent, or if there's something in the aura. Okay, I've seen spirits around people's head, or floating around people, and that's because the spirit is trapped in their aura. Okay, so the aura is the first level of protection that you have, as far as the energy that's emanating from you, and that's an aspect of the armor that you have naturally. Okay, but what we're going to talk about in this video here, I'm going to give you guys some things you can do to put on all of your armor, the whole armor, and make your armor, your personal armor, that God gave you, okay? And that's really what putting on the armor of God is putting on the things and using the things that God gave you, okay? Which could be uh earth things, which could be prayers and different things there. We're going to talk about all that today. Um so we're going to talk about putting on the whole armor of God. So that's what the aura is. The aura is your natural protective system, but at the same time the aura is much more. So long story short, if you have a very strong aura, it's going to be harder for negative energy and demonic energies and parasitic energies to enter your field of energy and to harm you in any kind of way or influence you. Okay, because you can also be influenced by attaching spirits or what you call attaching ghost parasitic energies. You can be influenced by these parasitic energies to do things. Okay, so you want to keep your aura, which is your first level of armor, protected. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to put on the whole armor. So um the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is something I've talked about in a previous video about when you wake up in the morning, you must wake up in a certain mindset. Now I know some of us have children and we wake up and we got a lot to do, but you have to find time in the morning to wake up and honor your ancestors. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, honor your, whether you work with deities, okay, honor your deities and also honor your ancestors, especially your ancestors, because your ancestors is the first line of defense in your spirituality, right? A lot of times when things try to get to you, they're going to have to get past the energy of your ancestors. And if you're a person that feeds your ancestors very heavily, then what will happen is it'll be harder to get to you personally because you'll have a lot of your ancestor energy around you, okay? And your ancestors are naturally connected to your blood, which is also considered spirit. So the spirit will be around you, okay? The spirit of your ancestors will be around you. So it all depends on how much you feed your ancestors, how much you deal with your ancestors, right? And I'm not saying that anyone's ancestors are like God or these supernatural people as far as being a master or anything. I'm just saying your ancestors, the people who through different generations you came from. So you want to have these people who love you around you, okay? So you want to wake up in the morning and the first thing you want to do is you want to honor your ancestors, show them some love, libations, whatever you want to do. Give them some energy and ask them to walk with you, okay? That's the first thing you want to do when you first start to put on the whole armor of God. You want to put on your ancestors in so many words, okay? You want to have your ancestors with you, okay? And there's more advanced ways to do that, but I always like to give you guys basic understanding before we get to more advanced videos in the future. Okay, we want to give you guys basic understandings of how to protect yourself. And for anyone who knows me, my favorite form of magic is protective magic. Okay, so through the years, I've learned how to protect myself from all kind of entities, and I put things to the test, because I'm crazy like that to a degree, But my favorite type of magic is protective magic. Okay, um, I've gotten really good at that over the years. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to teach you guys in this video. So you want to work with your ancestors first, okay? Wake up, work with your ancestors. The second thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to go on Google. I want you guys to print out different types of mandalas, okay? And for those who don't know how to spell mandalas, Mandalas, Mandalas. You want to get mandalas, but you want to get what you call prayer mandalas or what you call mandalas that have mantras inside of them. Okay, you can get mandalas that have prayers, prayers inside of them, but you can also get. I recommend getting mantras with mandalas because they're easier to find. Now, the mandala that I recommend. Now, what is a mandala? A mandala is basically technology, a spiritual technology. You can see mandalas inside of like the Sri Yantra. Okay, that's a very popular mandala. The Sri Yantra. That's a very Siryantra. I believe that's how you spell Sri Yantra. The Sri Yantra is a very powerful mandala. Very powerful spiritual technology, right? But there's different types of mandalas, right? So I want you guys to print out a mandala. As a matter of fact, behind me you can see one right here. That's a mandala I have. I have them all over my house actually, okay? Because mandalas are spiritual technology that on a consistent basis emanates energy. They emanate energy just from the picture, right? Because we're dealing with sacred geometry, we're dealing with frequencies, all right? We're dealing with very sacred energies, okay? And this mixture of colors, shapes, and geometry all mixed together creates mandalas in a specific way, and these things emanate real energy, okay? Um, so I recommend you guys get into spiritual technology, okay? It's very simple to use because you can just print it out, hang it on your wall, and you can emanate certain energies in your house or your job or any environment you're in with these spiritual mandalas. And what I recommend people doing is getting the energy of a mandala mixed with a mantra, okay? A mantra is like a word of power. It's like a power word, okay? So you can get now the mantra and the mandala I recommend you guys looking up is a very powerful mantra like Om Mani Padme Hum, okay? And this is how it's spelled: Om, O-M, Mani, M-A-N-I, Padme, P-A-D-M-E, and Home, H-U-M, okay? And I have the word mandala here, okay? So Om Mani Padme Hum, H-U-M, okay? Om Mani Padme Hum. You guys got to pause the video to look at that. You can look at it. Om Mani Padme, P-E-D-M-E, Home, H-U-M. All right? I'm a little bit of a sloppy writer. I've always been a little bit of a sloppy writer, but yes, I want you guys to look that up, and I want you guys to put out Om Mani Padme Hum mandala, okay? Print that out, right? And I want you to print out a small one if you can, and print out a big one. Okay, if you can't print out a small one and take the big one, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold it up, the mandala, and you're going to put it in your pocket. Okay, and you're also going to make one, you're going to laminate it. And I want to say in a little bit later in the video what you're going to do with that laminated version of your mandala. You're going to laminate that so it'll be hard plastic and you don't have to worry about it, water spilling on it or anything. But you're going to take these mandalas, you're going to hang them up around your house. Get some Sri Yantras, okay, which I already explained what those were. And also get some Om Mani Padme Hum mandala, okay. And you want to print some of those out and hang them around your house, but you want to keep one on you, right? Now, here we go back to the aura. When you have this prayer, which means open a lotus flower, right? The prayer of Om Mani Padme Hum can purify energy. Okay, it can also give you good dharma. You have karma and you have dharma. Dharma is when you do dharma, you're doing good deeds, and is depleting and getting rid of your karma. Okay, which deals more with negativity. Okay, so you want to basically, this mantra generates good energy, and it also has a cleansing energy to it. The Om Mani Padme Hum. You'll see a lot of Buddhist monks chanting this constantly because it constantly purifies them until they can become enlightened or until they can get into a certain meditative state, okay? So the Om Mani Padme Hum is very powerful, and I want you guys to get a mandala to carry in your pocket, okay? You can even go as far as getting, because I've done this also, you can get mandala off of eBay that are gold and silver, and you can buy them. You can buy small mandala for real cheap on eBay or Amazon, okay? And you can get these things. Sometimes they come like little prayer cloths. You can roll them up and keep them in your pocket. So get these and print them out. Laminate one, which I want to explain why later. And I want you guys to also keep one in your pocket. Now, another thing you can do is you can print out something called the 72 letter name of God, which is a very powerful prayer. But at the same time, it's a very powerful set of words positioned a certain way that emanates the energy of the Most High. It literally emanates divine energy, okay? You guys can take the 72 letter name of God, in any way it looks. It could look, I've seen some in circles, I've seen some in square boxes. And if you can find a mandala with the 72 letter name of God, that's even more powerful. Or sometimes you can get a 72 letter name of God necklace, okay? A little Hebrew. Now, the 72 letter name of God is a Hebrew, it's in the Hebrew language, okay? And you don't have to understand what it means. It's just a very powerful tool and talisman that you can carry that's very powerful, that can protect you, okay? That can also emanate divine energy, divine meaning the godly energy. So now when you have this mandala or this prayer in your pocket and you're carrying it around every day, the aura emanates what's around it. So if you have anything with a certain frequency around you, it's going to show up in your aura, right? That's going to be another part of your armor, okay? So when negative spirits and demonic energies see this stuff around you, they know you're protected. And they know that this person has armor that I can't penetrate, okay? I can't get past this armor. I can't get past this energy. This is what the parasitic and negative energies know. So if you work in hospitals or graveyards or schools, or you work a place with a lot of people around you all the time, which is most of us do, you're gonna need some protection pretty much anywhere you go. Okay, I don't care if you're a taxi driver. A lot of people get in your car. You're gonna need some energy around you that's gonna protect you, because these spirits, they roam around. They look for vulnerable people. It's like in nature, they never attack the parent unless they're really hungry. They always go after the little cub or the little the baby deer, because it's easy food. It doesn't know how to defend itself as good as the parent does. So you don't want to be food out here in these streets looking like lunch to these spirits, because they want to suck off your energy when you should have on the whole armor of God. Okay. So you want to get some mandala, right? And you want to fold these things up and just put it in your wallet, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket. I know some, I know some people that even stick one in their bra just so they can have it on them, because they dress don't have, pockets. This is a very powerful mandala, right? You want to keep this. Some people even get them a small little card laminated and keep that in a pocket or keep it somewhere. It's going to emanate energy, okay? That's going to protect you, and it's going to show up in your aura, okay? If you take a crystal and put it and give it to somebody, their aura is going to change color. If a person says a certain word, their aura is going to change color. If a person does a certain hand movement, right, their aura is going to change color, because the aura deals with energy. So if you have any type of energy signature that shows up around you, negative or positive, your aura will emanate that. All right. So the aura is also telling the spirits what's around you or what's in you. So that's another aspect of the armor you want to have. Get you some mandala and put it around your vicinity. Put it in your house, put it in your car, put it on your person. Okay. The next thing I want you guys to get, which is another aspect of armor, which is very powerful. People kind of look past this, but it's very powerful. I want you guys to get something called a obsidian spear. Okay. Not a spear like a ball, but an actual, like a spearhead. Okay. I want you guys to get one of these. Okay. I want you guys to get one of these. Very powerful. Okay. They look like little spears. And what it is it's made out of obsidian. Now, obsidian is volcanic glass. Okay. It's a very powerful stone that constantly sucks up energy. Okay. Now, when you make obsidian, which can be used for multiple things, but it's really good at depleting negative energy. When you get an obsidian, you shape that crystal into a weapon, right? This is a spearhead. A lot of Native Americans did this back in the day, because in ritual, when they were getting rid of negative energies and spirits, this would be used as a level of self-defense, okay? Obsidian can harm a spirit, right? It can cut certain energies, right? You can certain negative energies don't like obsidian. Well, almost all of them. Some demonic energies could get past obsidian, but for the most part, if you're a person that's just a regular person, you're not getting attacked by demons every day. The demons don't attack people as much as people think. It's more of a negative parasitic energies, and also other lower astral energies that attack people. Sometimes it could be a ghost, a regular dead person who's angry and they want to attack you. They don't like you and they want to eat your energy. So, So an obsidian spear is very powerful for protection. Now, when you wear this on your person, right? When you wear this like in a pouch, like this is one of the secret. I'm giving you guys a secret of what's inside one of my mojo bags, right? Or medicine bag. It's an obsidian spear. And when you wear this in your pouch or even in your pocket, I'd rather you wear it in your pouch, because this is glass. It can break, right? It's very easy to break. This is why I know that the Native Americans never used this for weapons, physical weapons, because a sword or something could break this. You can go right through this, a rock or something. But this is used for spiritual protection. Okay, so when you wear this, and the aura picks it up, okay, and it's shaped into a knife or a spear, you literally have like obsidian shards in your aura. Okay, and negative energies cannot penetrate it because they can get cut, they can get hurt. Okay, negative energies can get hurt by coming near a sharp piece of obsidian because of the vibration that obsidian has. So I recommend everyone to buy them. You can get these real cheap at a metaphysical store, or you can go on Amazon or eBay, maybe even Etsy, and buy you like an obsidian spearhead. Okay, and you want to get one of these because you want to protect yourself with one of these. Okay, keep this in your pouch or your purse. Okay, you can put it in your purse. Uh, I don't recommend putting it in the wallet because it can break, or your pocket because you can hit something on the side of your leg and you could crack this. You want to keep this in a pouch somewhere safe. Tuck it under your shirt, okay? This literally has shards like glass. A regular human being wouldn't come near somebody that had glass sticking out away from them because you can get cut, you can get hurt, you can injure yourself. Well, spirits feel the same way when you wear obsidian, okay? That's shaped into a weapon. So I recommend everyone getting this also. This is another aspect of the armor of God that I recommend, okay? That God gave us. God gave us crystals. And we can learn how to use crystals, which I'll be doing a video in the future on crystals. But we can learn how to use crystals for our benefit. And this is one thing you can do. You can buy an obsidian spear and wear this on your person. Wear it on your body. Sometimes you can even make these into a necklace, all right? Wear it because it shows up in your aura like shards of glass, and spirits don't want to come near it because they can get hurt. Okay, so wear you an obsidian spear. Very, very powerful. Okay, very powerful. This is another aspect of your armor. Okay, you want to do this. Now another thing I recommend is you know is taking your tools, right? Wear some type of spiritual tool, right? I recommend wearing some type of talisman or whatever you're working with for the day, and wearing that for your spiritual protection. Okay, any type of necklace, stone necklace, like this here is what you call orgonite. Okay, Orgonite, Orgonite, orgonite. Okay, orgonite is a very powerful technology that comes from Wilhelm Reich, but also you can add things to orgonite, which I have my own secrets. I personally made this myself. Okay, I personally made this myself, and it has some things in it that's very powerful. But I'm not going to say on here. But I actually have a spirit trapped in this necklace right here, and I wear it on purpose to let other spirits know you come in the wrong direction. And if you guys can look in here, you might be able to see it. I don't want to freak nobody out, but this is a very powerful stone I have in the middle here, which is what you call a JET, jet. And I have that jet programmed. And around that jet, I have some secret, you can't really see it on here, but I have some secrets in here also that's very powerful. And when I wear this right here, a lot of spirits know back up, because they see certain things that like, yeah, this person here ain't the one you want to run up on, right? So I recommend you guys getting some orgonite that's going to charge your body with negative ions, right? Negative ions are good for your body. Positive ions are bad for your body. So you want to have some ions that's going to give you more life force. And also you can put crystals in it and buy some with certain crystals are going to add to the energy, okay? Protective energy, whether you want money, protection, love, whatever. So I recommend you guys getting some orgonite. It's a very powerful thing to have, okay? Orgonite. This is another piece that I created. I am an orgonite maker. I don't have them for sale right now, but in the future I might. This is another piece I have, okay? This is I made this myself. It actually has little tiny pyramids on the top of it, and I wanted it like that on purpose because the energy that emanates from it shoots out a certain way, and I created this myself, okay? And this is majority of this is shungite. And for those who don't know what shungite is a very powerful cleansing agent that which is another aspect of the armor of God you guys should have, because it cleanses your energy. It constantly cleanses your aura so you don't pick up negative energy. Just having shungite in the area can clean the air. It can also get rid of negative energy, right? But if you put it in water, and there's videos of this on YouTube, you can also clean water with shungite just by putting the stones in water. So I got shungite here in a powdered form, and I mixed it in with some other things, and I created my own little talisman right here with little pyramids on the front. Little pyramids on the front of it. So very powerful talisman. I might sell these in the future. I'm not sure, but I put these to the test, and they're very powerful. They work. So I recommend you guys, until in the meantime, buying some orgonite, okay, and buying some shungite, shungite, shungite. Because some people ask me to spell things, and they don't really know what I mean by something. And I know some people don't really, know a lot about crystals like that. So shungite is a very powerful. Now obsidian, I don't recommend you having it on you that much, because obsidian when it's not shaped into a certain shape and it's not doing anything, it just constantly absorbs energy. So it can absorb good and bad energy. That's how powerful it is. It's like a black hole in so many words. So this would not be a black hole because it's shaped into a sphere. So the crystal, to a degree, is programmed to act like a sphere, right? And it shows up in your aura as shards of glass, like I told you. Very powerful. But when it's like a ball or just a stone, it's powerful. It does work, but at the same time, it constantly absorbs energy. All right, so uh, that's what obsidian does. Very powerful stone though, and also shungite. So I want you guys to also get that. Some spiritual tools, necklaces that you guys can wear. That can also. I got all kind of necklaces. I got Hebrew necklaces. I got everything. All right. I'm gonna show you guys this also. All right, this is another necklace I have. I made this myself also. This is black kyanite. Kyanite is good for energizing the chakras, re-energizing the chakras, and it's good for protection. Very powerful spiritual protection, and it grounds you also. One of my favorite protective stones, black kyanite. Okay, and I took some copper beads, and I wear this sometimes. When I wear this, people look at me like I got three heads on. But the demons know, the spirits know. you know. So I want you guys to get some of these crystals and some of these things so you can put on more armor of God as you all walk around. And what I want you to do next is, like I said earlier in the video, I want you guys to take the mandala, right, with the Om Mani Padme Om, because I know that's the one that you guys can easily find. And if you guys find other mandala with different mantras or words of power in the mandala, I want you guys to, you know, print those out too and hang those up around your house. And also look up Sri Yantra, SRI, YANTRA, Sri Yantra. I want you guys to look that up. I want you guys to put that around you too. So I want you guys to take some of your tools and I want you to charge them with this, with the yantra. So you can take your crystals, you can put them on top of the Om Mani Padme Om mandala, and you can charge your mandala while you're sleeping at night, while you're not using it. You can put your crystals on there and charge it with that energy. Okay. You can also put your obsidian spearhead, right? You can take that and put that on there. Put that on the on there. You can also take the perfume that you're gonna wear for the day. So say you wear a certain perfume, right? You're gonna put that perfume on top of the mandala or the 72 letter name of God. Now I charge a lot of my tools with the 72 letter name of God because it's a very powerful divine energy tool. Remember I said you guys can also fold that up and put that in your pocket. So here's one of my oils, right? I take my oil and I'll set it on top of the mandala, right? Om Mani Padme Om. And that energy of purification is going into this oil. It's charging it up, okay? Or you can take your perfume, okay? Your perfume that you're gonna wear for the day, set it on top of that mandala, right? And when you spray, you're putting on armor. You're putting on that armor. It's going into the essence of the perfume. It's going into your perfume. It's charging up your perfume. Or your cologne, right? It's charging up your cologne. Set it on top of that. Now that perfume or cologne or oil that you have on is resonating with the mandala you have in your pockets. Okay? It's resonating with that energy. So I want you guys to do all of this because when you do all these things, now your armor that God gave you, which is your aura, is going to be energized and going to be protected on a more powerful level. So that's kind of how you put on the whole armor of God. Now, of course, there's more advanced ways But I don't think a lot of people on my channel are really advanced in metaphysics and spirituality like that. So I want to give you guys some starting things you can do and get right to the nitty gritty of it, because there's so many people that give us advanced information. Like somebody emailed me and said, "Can you talk more about aliens?" I'm like, why? There's like too many people out there that talk about aliens. Like, I'm not even going to really talk about that like that, because that's not really, it's not as important as your spirituality. That's a lower level thing to talk about. It is important, but it's not as important as you growing. So what I want to do is come on here today and give you guys some things that you can do to charge your tool. So also, let me say this. You can also take like Veves, like Vedes that deal with voodoo, right? So you could take the Veve of Oshun or Erzuli, right? And you can take your oil and put it on top of Erzuli's. Say you're looking for a mate. Say you want to be in love one day, right? You can work with love energy every day, especially if you do this on a Friday. You can put your perfume or your cologne on Erzuli or Oshun Veve, and you can charge the energy of that. And when you spray that on, you can have that energy in your spray. And I will also take that mandala or that Veve, Veve, for those who don't know, Veve. You can fold that up and put that in your pocket and have that energy permeating in your aura, right? Now you can magnetize these things to you, right? Now, of course, when you're trying to attract love, you want to make sure love comes in, because this thing here only stops lower frequencies. Higher frequencies can still come in. They can walk right past this. Good frequencies, but a negative frequency will hit a negative frequency. This obsidian spearhead. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and give you guys some good information. Now, if you guys do all of this, and you're doing your practices and your rituals every day, I can pretty much guarantee that you guys will have you will start to notice things around you are different, and you will have some type of spiritual experience that will help you. Now, I got a surprise for you guys. Some of you may not believe this, but that's okay. But I want to show you anyway. I've had a lot of spiritual experiences in my life, and I had a lot of things happen to me that were just otherworldly, right? This is why I'm so deep into what I am into, and I know this stuff is real. But I had an experience in 2015 where my spiritual father actually showed up to me physically in the physical world. And when he showed up, he looked like a person made out of fire, okay? And what I was doing, I was on this garage. I was on top of a garage roof, and I was doing sun work, dealing with the sun, doing rituals with the sun. And I said, let me take a picture of the sun because the sun looks beautiful today. And as I took a picture of the sun, I saw an extremely bright flash of light in front of my face. I thought that the camera phone flashed in my face. And I was like, whoa. Why would that happen? Because the flash wasn't even really facing me. I had the phone faced the other way. But I said it had to be a flash because, I looked around. And as I looked over out the corner of my eye, I thought I saw a really tall person walking down the ramp of the garage.